Yay, everybody. It's time for Funny Net.
Funny Net,
In
baby.
3, 2... Dude, they're doing a new season of iCarly. Should we do another iCarly week like last time?
Okay, iCarly. When is that dropping?
Why does it feel like my camera's way too over to the...
You have kids in your room. What are they?
These are my significant others.
Oh,
Whoa.
These are a bunch of Christ fans.
oh my fucking god!
Pick your fucked up joke. It's up to you.
See,
God.
when I have a kid, I'm gonna name them my significant other because they mean a lot to me. They're significant to me, and they're
The other.
they're another part of me. Another part of me.
Another other.
I have a kid. I'm just gonna name him Black Monster.
Black Monster, yeah.
Is that an Apex Legends skin on it?
It totally is. I don't play Apex Legends, but in game, unlock in-game content with Monster Energy. Save your receipt and visit
What game?
monsterenergy.com. Apex Legends.
Oh, it was Apex. Sorry, I must have missed
I wonder,
that.
I wonder if anyone plays Apex Legends because I got the monster in the can and it told me to.
I remember
So,
when Destiny 1 or Destiny 2 came out, Pop Tarts and something else had like a tie-in where if you bought it, you would get like XP in game, and they would throttle your XP. So the more you gained, the less it would give you. So it was actually false advertising. I think they got like sued or something happened with that where it was technically not true because you're buying a product and then it didn't reflect what it was selling, and so it was the whole thing.
That's called false hope.
Yeah, that's why we have to take back the light, Guardians. Join my fire team this summer when FunnyNet takes down the Witness in Destiny 2's new raid.
There's only 2 people in the scene who I know plays Destiny. You,
Destiny. Wait, I feel like we already did this bit before. I didn't know you played Destiny.
Yeah,
Randy plays Destiny. Barb Walters used to play Destiny, and
a lot of people used to play it.
James Webster.
James plays Destiny.
Yeah.
Did I just tweet at him about Destiny? Was that?
Yes, you did.
I didn't know he was. I thought he was kind of like a rip. I didn't know he played it.
I'm pretty sure he played it.
Maybe he had played past tense. Playing.
I mean, wait. Bungie's by. Destiny's by Bungie, right?
Destiny by Bungie.
Right?
Yeah. Yes. Why is it by Bungie?
Why?
Because they're just great at making bad games,
What?
I mean, Halo, awful game.
Awful game.
This Xbox boy over here says Halo is a bad game.
I'm an Xbox boy, but did I say Halo was a good game?
All you play is Tetris anyway, bro.
Hey, you can't fuck up Tetris. Well, no, actually,
No.
You can certainly fuck up Tetris. I've played my fair share of bad versions of Tetris. You ever tried playing Tetris on a T9 like phone? Not fun.
Not fun.
Play Tetris.
Tetris.
Well, hey, what? You guys ever play this?
Greetings from Internet U.S.A.
Nice save, Randy.
Thank you.
We've been doing this for a year now. Can we cut doing the cold open bullshit?
Cold open?
Yeah.
You
We've tried that out for a year.
We workshopped it for a year.
You really don't like it?
I don't know. I don't really care.
Okay, name one other vapor show that does a cold open.
I don't even think we're using the word correctly, to be completely honest.
I don't even care.
I think it is a cold open.
What's a cold open mean? What's the definition of cold open?
It's when you start off
a fridge and it's cold.
It's when you nut and she keeps sucking.
No.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Okay. What I think it is, you open up a show cold. You just get started off with a zinger.
Cold Stone Creamery is open in my area.
No intro. No usual intro.
It is the practice of jumping directly into a story at the beginning of the show before the title sequence or opening credits or show.
Yeah, so the part before the intro is the cold open.
Yes,
the intro itself isn't the cold open.
Oh, so the greetings from Internet USA is the intro.
Is the intro. So whatever we're doing before that, we just go like, and we bullshit about Tetris.
Oh, dude, when we boot up the computer, that's a cold boot.
Cold boot.
Yes.
Cold Ocean.
That's
a Frank Ocean.
Cold one.
Which
Monster.
Technically, the anniversary for this show is March 29th.
Yes,
maybe we should have waited.
First episode with
maybe
Frank.
we should have waited a week.
Maybe we should have done this episode with Frank.
Maybe we do it next week.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Now you're looking into like now everybody gets to see what goes behind.
Yeah, this is how we plan guests.
Yeah, we're just like, who do we want to ask? And it's just like.
We plan on stage. We plan live. We do it live.
We should do a show in the middle of the week where we plan the show for Friday.
It's so funny. That is so funny.
Yeah, it's just 10 minutes of like a screenshotting of our like Discord chat, and it's just like, hey, who do what next?
Johnny, did you
ask? I don't know, Wiz again or something.
Yeah,
we're candid. We're transparent.
I'd be like, I don't really care about it this week. Can we just do someone easy?
One of us falls asleep in the middle of the show.
I mean, this is gonna be the easiest one. We just rolled out of bed and just here we are. You know?
I've been awake all day. Actually, I don't know,
dude.
Yeah, you started to sound like Scooter back there. You know.
Oh,
you mean Cubaholic? Me?
No, I'm talking about Scooter from Muppets.
God damn it!
This guy.
Other side, yeah, that guy. I did you think I was talking about Scooter from the Discoholic show?
I can bring out Scooter.
WDSK.
I can bring out Scooter.
Whip him out.
Yeah, whip. Yeah. Let me rip it. Yeah.
Ack. Because it's cut off. Because the way
back.
We should have. Okay.
Should have thought of what we were going to talk about. You know,
Windows thing. If anyone heard some Windows sounds, that's on me.
I mean, it's just part of the operating system. You know, just a couple beeps and boops.
Well, Chad, what are some of your favorite cold opens that we've done? Who could forget?
Yeah, Chad.
I remember my favorites.
Wait a second. I
who could forget? I can't remember anyone except for the Dracula one we did 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, a month ago.
It was a really good one where it was like
iCarly ones.
The iCarly one was good.
It happened twice.
What was the one I did? I did like a really good one.
The quiz with This Does Not Compute was great. That was amazing.
The quiz. Okay, that's what I did. Price introduces the show. Yeah, with the quiz. Yeah, okay. You read the chat.
Yes. I'm on top of it. This is the pod. God, I thought Scooter would come out a lot faster. Let's be real.
God, get out of that closet, man. Come on.
Hey. I guess for context, if you don't know, about a year ago, a few weeks ago, Discoholic celebrated his 1 year as well. I think it's kind of the theme we're going on here. Is that there's a lot of anniversaries this month for some reason. So Discoholic was his stream, his insane live stream turned 1 year old. That's what the babies are for, by the way. It's not some weird Hunter Biden shit, but
Hunter Biden. Wait, that came out of nowhere. Is something you want to tell us, Randy?
No.
What are you getting at here? You didn't tell me Hunter Biden did some crazy stuff. What?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Are we about to get red pilled here, man? Oh, jeez, yikes! I didn't think it was that type of podcast.
Yes, let's do it.
You see, this podcast just goes into like a horrible spin without.
Can we talk about conspiracies on the show?
No, I don't think we have.
We should do an episode on conspiracies and just get for real.
For real, you know what? Yeah, let's do that.
No,
See,
people would hate it. People wouldn't agree with it.
Bro, you're telling me 9/11 actually happened?
Yeah.
Come on.
It never happened.
It never happened. You guys...
They were never
I made an entire
towers.
album about how it never even happened.
Dark web media dump. Yeah, let's watch snuff films.
Yeah, I need to actually go to the thrift store again because I'm running low on tapes. I got rid of like a whole ton of tapes. Like I got rid of like at least 200 tapes this past week. I just put them up for free on Facebook Marketplace, and some
idiot
guy
took
came.
them.
Yeah, some idiot came over and just took them all. Which was actually really nice because they were just hogging up my fucking hallway. Where the fuck Scooter?
While he's gone, I asked you, but I don't think you answered. When does what's the anniversary day for Biz?
Biz, that is May 10th.
Okay, so I was right.
That's our 9th anniversary.
So you're 10 years technically next year, but it's also in May 10th. So it's close enough to say it's 9 years of Biz. Are you doing a show this year?
If I was going to do it, I probably should have started by now, but I have not, and I don't think I will, only because
get fucked. No good albums came out.
Yeah, and there was no 3D Blast album this year. So nope. I mean, who would I even ask? You know,
it's true.
I think it's just such a pain in the ass to do them, and to be honest, I don't know. There's
no return. That's what he's trying to say.
There really is no return. It was the first year I did. I was like, "This is great," because like COVID happened. I'm like thinking, what's a good way to help celebrate this sort of stuff, and there definitely will be one for 10. I'll definitely make sure that I get the people round up for 10. So next year there will definitely be a show, but this year I've just got so much stuff going on, and yeah, I even getting a new release every week is starting to build up to like a point where I'm like, it gets hard after a while. Try to find something new every week. Like I and then sometimes you just get artists who's like, oh, I'll have it to you by this date. Then they don't get
the deadlines. I know.
And then I need more time. And it's like, that's fine, but you need to give me a heads up because I run a pretty tight.
I need to type shit.
I read a pretty tight shit.
So maybe we'll talk about that in May on this show. We'll have John's belly on.
Yeah, just me. Nobody else. I'll just talk to the camera for like an hour and a half.
Someone in the chat, Special Cases, brought up the Electronic Con announcement today. Did you see that?
My God. I did. Okay. I'm really scared that because I have a couple events coming up. I'm in like a wedding. I'm in a couple of things. Like the things they're all like on weekends.
How soon though?
I have one in the wedding's in September.
Okay, never mind.
And the other one is and the other thing is in May. And I'm worried that I'm going to have to miss out on Econ because of these prior engagements I've already said yes to. And I'm like, I'm scared as shit now because I know it's only 2 weeks. It's like you got 52 weeks, 56 or 52 weeks in a year.
52.
What's the chances? And then I'm thinking like, oh my God, I swear to God,
it's yeah. So for those who don't know, George released just a blank background of the Electronicon poster with no names, just I guess that's a subtle hint that it's coming back. And if it's I didn't get an invite yet.
Hey, I don't know that anybody has. I'm still thinking it's in early development.
Yeah, let's hope.
I really hope that he's still figuring it out and all that. But to be completely honest, I'm just not sure on how many of
us would make it. Us as in the scene. Do you think it'll be more scene, or do you think it's gonna be like small black?
I think it's probably going to end up being more 100% electronica focused.
I mean, they did have a lot of people. There's a lot of how many people are in the lineup?
Well, they've got some big names now. They've got DDS and
those are shoo-ins regardless, right?
Well, yeah, but they got a lot bigger names on their actual roster now than they did back in 2019. And I think that enough people would say, "Yeah, sure, I'll go do that," to go see it. And I don't know. I hope that there's room for
people like
everybody
us.
else. To be honest, I would not be.
You played the first two.
I played the first two, and I'm fine with that. If I get asked to do a third one, you bet you sweet bippy, I'll say yeah. But if I didn't get asked, I would not feel offended because clearly there's bigger fish in the sea at this point.
Either way, like I'm going. So like...
either way, as long as it's not into September, I'm there.
And it was last time though.
Yeah.
that would suck, dude.
Well, it was mid-September.
I thought it was the very end of September. I thought, or no, maybe you're right.
I think it was like the 19th or something.
Yeah, you might be right. I remember. I wonder where it'll be. That's a truth. That's a. It was late August. Maybe you're right about that too. Shit. It was. I think it was. Wasn't it August 30th? Like September 1st was like the Sunday.
Yes, because Econ 2 was
October.
October. Yep. Okay. If it's at the end of August, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
You know what? Where are some places you'd like it to go?
Well, I mean, like Selfish, Detroit. It will never happen.
Yeah,
Chicago. Chicago's a nice one because I have friends in Chicago. Shouts out Icy, who has a place I could stay in Chicago. Shouts out Icy. And so that makes that a lot easier.
For me, I just kind of want to go to Chicago again. I went there once, and it was raining, and I still had a great time.
It was raining when I went too. Well, what's funny is that after Econ, that's 2019 was such a good year. We went to New York and had the time of our lives, and then I get invited to go play in Chicago, which was like these are the first two times I've ever been invited, or like I've ever actually gotten to go out of state to do shows. Like it was the first time ever, and so I was feeling really good at the end of 2019. Like,
and it's crap.
I've been invited to some stuff, but like I can never make it work just because it was too far. I don't know people in these states or wherever, and like I'm not gonna pay for hotel. Nothing's worth it. But because I had friends and stuff in Chicago, we hung out with Synchro Start and Icy, and like it was like no matter what the cost, I'm going there to hang out like with friends. So even if I come out on a loss, like it'll be fine. Whereas normally, if you just want to go play for a weekend with somebody who wants you to play a show, it's like I'm not there to necessarily hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but that was fun.
Man, I swear, if it's like if I know about it early enough, I'm definitely gonna go there a couple days earlier and stay a couple days after if I can.
I'd have to talk to whoever because I remember last time a lot of us were like. It was so up in the air. Some of our friends were playing, some weren't. So a lot of people, were like, "What do we do? Where do I stay?"
That's what I did with L.A. Because I stayed, I think 5 days. I ended up staying, or 4 days, or something. And like I came in like 2 days before, and I stayed 2 days after. I think. So I got to hang out with. I was in L.A., so I got to hang out with like Frank, a couple of other people who were there early. Eyeliner, I love Eyeliner. He's such a sweet guy.
Oh yeah.
Dan got to hang out with him a couple times. There's like a picture of like a ton of us just chilling outside of like a small like breakfast nook,
Yeah, I think that's what I would be in the talks with everybody because we also have never met, so we didn't want to I don't think any of us wanted to be like imposing.
Yeah, I think it's still just trying to figure out new people.
But now. Closer than ever. Because I know me and Dan already talked about like if there's another one, like we have to plan something together, so we're not like
Yo, let's just get a whole house.
I literally think we should. For 100%.
Totally.
You
know what? I think I live by myself. So I don't know if I snore or not. So
I was thinking the same thing a few weeks ago. So I woke myself up and I was like, do I snore?
You probably do if you were something like that. No, but like I don't know if I snore, so like that's my only like stipulation. Like I wouldn't want to ruin somebody's trip because I'm like.
Nah, I wouldn't be mad at that either.
But at the same time, I mean, like if you could save money and have like a
fucking
vaporwave house.
There's no sex in that house.
No sex. Absolutely none.
Besides whatever boy I'm bringing home.
Yikes.
Besides whoever I pay.
Oh. Oh man, that's a sad existence, man. Having to pay for sex. Who would actually want to do that? Like even if you're that desperate, who would do that? It just seems.
I'm kidding.
You're kidding. Yeah, right. That's not the face of a kidder. That's the face of somebody who'd actually.
Do I look like I have enough money for that?
You can find somebody.
I own a gun, John. All the sex is free.
Oh, yikes.
Yep.
Speaking of free sex, hey, Disco, where you at?
Speaking of free samples, it's also Jesus Christ, Disco. How long has it been? It's literally been 20 minutes.
I hope he's all right. I hope nothing went wrong. I hope
we'll be right back, my ass.
Hey, I really hope he didn't
He didn't message us, did he?
No, I sent a message saying, "Hey, are you okay?" It's like, I guess we'll find out. What we said? Free samples just celebrated its third year,
fourth year. Started its fourth, I think. I always forget. It's like the fourth year. We talk about this every time we talk, but we don't know. It's hard to measure. I think we started in 2018, so this is the fourth year. This is the 4-year anniversary.
Did you guys the same sample? Because I fell asleep early that night, so I completely missed it.
So for the anniversary episodes, we do a special sample, and so I think the first time. So it's a little complicated. So before Free Samples was a show we called Flip Friends, which I didn't like the name of it, so eventually I just changed it to Free Samples, but it's the same concept. But when we changed the name, we like reset the like session count. So I think the first anniversary, we did the first actual episode of Free Samples, which was the sample that eventually became my song Ruby. I don't remember what it's called. And the second time, because that was Colin picked that. I think the second time we did an anniversary, we missed a year. So it was technically the third year, which is the last year. We did the first ever Flip Friends sample again, which is my song Attracted to Light, if anybody is familiar with anything, which was a song from the anime Tatami Galaxy, and that was another Colin pick, or maybe I think so, or maybe my friend Alex picked that. I don't remember, or maybe I picked it. It doesn't fucking matter. And then this time we did the first sample I picked, which was a Panic at the Disco song. The piano knows something I don't know, which is notoriously was the first time everybody was like, "The fuck are you doing? You can't." Because before that, I feel like we only chose like
really easy vaporwave,
kind of vapor. Like, yeah. So like,
I mean, the thing is, like, I kind of like the idea of picking songs that wouldn't necessarily
exactly
work for that, but at the same time, I wonder, because I think I listened to the sample and I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling it tonight, so I just didn't end up doing anything with it. Because you know me,
I'm son of a bitch.
I think I'm not like you.
No, Randy. You're not.
You,
dumbass.
Randy over here can turn water to wine, but I'd be lucky if I.
Your name is Christ.
Yeah, no, I can turn YouTube poop to somewhat drinkable maybe you get infected or something. I don't know.
Vapor's Call is a good point. You didn't feel that one, but you felt Christmas at Kmart because you did submit for that one. For anyone out of context,
it was a joke. It was a joke.
I know it was a good one though. For anyone out of context who doesn't know what free samples is, I host a show at the beginning of every month where we flip a mystery sample, and me and Wizard of Loneliness host it, and we switch off choosing samples unless there's a special occasion. So that's what we're talking about. And the Christmas one was probably the worst sample we've ever had, which was a song called "Christmas at Kmart." It's the worst song ever, and that sample flip was trash.
It was awful. And the only reason why I did it is because I recently, while I was working on my new album, I found this a couple of resources that basically could take lyrics or like take the singing outside of songs, like just filter it out. And so I filtered out the lyrics that were in there, and I just sung over. It was like, "Hey, we need a pickup on aisle 5, or something like that." It's stupid.
It was great. Stuff. Usually the holiday episodes for free samples, for some reason we like to go like special. So Halloween and Christmas.
Oh, the Halloween one was
Halloween. Awful. Well, awesome.
Awful. Whoa, what song was that? Was that like
that was it was the Luke Dick song. It was
oh god. Yeah.
What is the song called? Shit. It was like a country song.
It was
Skeletons.
Like a country.
Skeletons in my closet, and I got bones to pick with them.
And I got lipstick on my bones.
And that was just a whole. Lipstick. That was the we found out like the band, and there's a guy named Luke Dick who I don't know, and that's where Sarsaparilla Apparition, the song about the gay skeleton.
The gay skeleton.
I'm a Sarsaparilla Apparition. You know the one where I sang and rapped.
I must have missed it. Wait,
what? You tell me you've heard Sarsaparilla Apparition.
We'll listen to it later. Speaking of listening to it later, Discoholic, how you feeling about all this?
I can't believe he's still gone. It's not gonna fucking man. I
really hope this is a bit. Nothing's wrong. I really hope this is a bit, and because that would be at least it would be funny.
It's not fair he gets to skip an episode when I have to do it.
Bro, you skipped the last media dump. I don't want to hear it.
That was so awesome.
It was so awesome skipping it.
Yeah.
You don't like media dump?
No, I do. I'm just kidding.
Bro, if you don't like media dump, we'll just stop doing it.
No, I love it.
That sounds sarcastic.
No, great.
It's great.
I don't even remember what I was doing. I think my power went out or something.
Oh, that's right.
I was like, was I even busy?
Your phone? You couldn't even use your phone.
You know what? I guess.
I'm kidding. I am kidding. I'm being a dick.
I think I went back to sleep.
That's great.
I love it. Like, my favorite thing in the world is canceling plans.
Canceling planes? What?
Plans.
Oh, plans.
Canceling planes. Which is why I love the show 9/11? Lost and 9/11.
Yeah.
I love canceling planes.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, well, it's 8:30, guys. You got any okay, where do we take this from here?
I got stuff.
Disco, take it from here.
Oh no! Okay? Hold on. I got stuff written down technically, but kind of needs disco for that.
Well, we'll ask him anyways. Let's see if we can't answer it for him.
I wrote down if we've ever talked about our origin on episode. I feel like we did, but I don't know.
Like name origin or like origin of
if we've talked about it in like a few times on like different shows and stuff, and I feel like if we've ever been on other shows we've talked about it, but I don't know if we did it on this show. I guess someone in the comments would have to tell us if we did or not. Because I was like, it's the anniversary, we could definitely be like, here's how it all started.
I mean, why do you go into depth on what was your introduction to making music?
Wow. The very beginning. So in
The
2000,
very beginning, because we want to see the sort of like shortfalls and sort of little missteps we took along the way to get where we are now.
2006. Okay, I've always liked. I remember in elementary school they would like have a music class, and there was always the little like xylophones, and then or like marimba or whatever they were, and I just remember like liking that I made my own thing, like my own song. I just remember being like, I still remember it, which is weird. Like it was, I think it was just like do 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 do. That was it. I just remember being like, oh yeah, I made that. Like, that's not written on the paper. And then literally in 2006, my neighbor and friend of ours came over and was like, yo, check out FL Studio. And I did. And he was into music, and he installed the demo on my brother's computer, and that's boom.
It's what did you in.
I never stopped using FL, and it's really good.
You could have been a successful businessman. You could have been a doctor. You could have been a lawyer. Instead,
oh my god!
Sorry, my dick got caught in the ceiling fan.
You don't look different.
I'm Scooter.
Oh, okay.
This is what I look like.
What did you change? I mean, what was Discoholic wearing before?
What were you wearing? I was wearing a different shirt. He was wearing a different shirt.
It took you 30. Sorry, it took him 30 minutes to find you.
It was a dirty shirt. I didn't like the shirt I was wearing, so I had to wash it. So the cycle.
Hey, presentation is.
Is it still wet?
What?
You said you
no,
washed
I put it in the dry. I put it in the dryer.
Put it in the dryer. So my shirt was cold.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
It's all right.
But do you wear wet clothes?
My shirt was cold.
Yes. When you wash a shirt,
when you washing?
Wet. When you wash a shirt,
you had just washed it, you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you were like, you found the shirt in your closet, you're like, it's kind of cold.
No, it was dirty. It was dirty. It was a dirty shirt, and I like the shirt. Look, it has a cock. It has cock.
Look, it has a cock.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Perfect timing because we talked. Jesus Christ, it's been 30 minute.
Oh, it has.
We talked about free samples, so a stream that gets less viewers than yours. So now it's time to talk about the big guy on campus. Now that he skipped that whole podcast.
What?
This is our guest today, Scooter from WDICK.
Oh, I should have. Let me get my WDSK shirt.
It should be another fucking hour.
Okay, continue on, Randy. Let's see the let's see the rest of the introduction to 3D. What made 3D Blast 3D Blast? We got Red came over, gave you FL Studio demo, and you ruined your life. What else?
Oh, I mean, I wasn't on a path for success either way.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Were you like a bad student? You weren't a great student.
Here's the thing. I'm a good student, but as soon as I leave school, you couldn't fucking get me to do anything school related. So the classes that were like, we got 10 minutes in the class, you can do your homework, whatever, aced everything. I like nail tests, anything, but as soon as they were like, do this worksheet at home, I'd be like, no. I actually failed a year of math in high school and had to retake it, and then but I retook it, I got a 99% because the teacher was different, and they let you like just do the homework and just the way she taught it had more time at the end of class, and that's the difference.
That's the only reason I'm not a smart guy. So the only reason why I did as well as I did in school was because I did the homework, and I just
we're the opposite.
Did it at home. Yeah, I did the opposite. I was not great on tests. I was not great. Like when people think I'm like this big smart businessman. I'm fat. I'm big. But I'm a businessman. But I'm not smart.
Like a fat cat, like that kind of businessman.
Guys, if you thought he was smart,
I've even
we're
got my
here to
little
tell you.
whiskers right here. I got my whiskers.
Nice, little fat cat, little big cat. Ooh.
Should I get my little?
Yeah, don't you wear cat ears and a
Ears?
tail?
Yeah.
Oh my
here's
god!
my-
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God, Kizuna Ai! I'm such a big fan.
Yeah.
Why are you speaking English?
So Scooter.
We can talk
What's
about
up?
the Discoholic live stream now.
Oh,
It's been 1 year.
mm-hmm.
You've celebrated your 1 year of doing your show, or is it Discoholic show?
It's pretty. I mean, it's Discoholic show, but I'm pretty much the main showrunner. I'm the mascot.
Is Discoholic isn't on the show, is he? Like technically,
No, he's not. He's not hands on, but he basically
he sponsors it.
Yes, yeah.
It's on his Twitch.
He's my boss.
Okay. Has he ever showed up as himself?
I dressed up as him.
You
That's
guys-
the closest.
You
With the suspenders. And
You
with
dressed
the
up.
bow tie. Yeah, because that's
guys
his
look
uniform.
really
That's his
similar.
outfit.
Disco.
the
Hey, what is that supposed to mean, man? What are you
all
talking about?
you disco balls look the same.
No.
Wow, that's
You can tell the difference by the size and how they speak.
That's
And their
pretty.
presence.
That's
Do you an
pretty-
impression of Discoholic?
Okay. Hey guys, it's me, Discoholic.
Okay, now do it as Scooter.
Hey guys, it's me, Scooter.
Okay, I hear it.
Yeah, you can kind of hear a slight difference. It's in the name, first of all. They're different.
Big
names.
name, yeah, different names. That's the biggest difference.
Hey,
Mhm.
2 syllables versus 3?
Discoholic is
Discoholic.
Discoholic.
And you guys
Dis-
thought Christ was smart.
Discolic. Two
Disc-
syllables.
Disclick.
Well,
Discolic.
Scooter versus Discoholic.
And Scooter's 1 syllable.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Scooter.
Is that not Scooter?
It's Scooter.
Holy
One
shit.
syllable.
It's one scooter. 1 syllable.
Uh-huh. If
Okay,
you,
I-
it's usually n-1. That's how counting
Yeah.
syllables usually goes.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck about syllables, man. Fuck this shit.
Welcome.
Scooter.
Welcome, he says. So okay, when you first started your live stream,
Uh-huh.
it was very different, correct?
It was, yes. It started out as a production live stream, like a music production live stream, to help, I'm not working on music so much. Why don't I just make it fun by live streaming it every week? And like at the end of the first live stream, I was like, wouldn't it be fun to just play my favorite tracks? Show a little bit of the inspiration behind the music. And eventually, people submitted like YouTube links. Hey, check this song out. And I decided to turn it. People were initially submitting YouTube links, and I had to paste it all in a text file before I got a bot to handle that all, or I suppose barely handle it now. And it just turned into a whole radio stream, and I decided to use the hotline that I usually do for URL shows, I would usually do pre-recorded sets, so to have some sort of live element.
Are you saying Scooter does the Discoholic URL sets?
Yeah, he does.
That's not Discoholic. That's Scooter.
No, I mean Scooter runs it. He's there, but Discoholic performs it while Scooter is in the office.
Good
taking
save.
calls
Good
and such.
save.
Right. Save. And usually I'd run the hotline on the stream to help struggling discoholics. And, it just evolved from there.
Now, you have over time you've developed a myriad of characters, correct?
On the show.
Sorry, let me rephrase this. Over time, a myriad of characters have started to host the show.
Yes.
They always existed. They're just not. Yeah, they're not made up.
Was there a robot character?
Scootbot.
Guy?
Scootbot,
Scootbot.
yes.
Oh, that's who's Scootbot?
Short-lived robot that would, if you synthesize Scooter, is a channel point reward on the stream that now just gets me to, or whoever's hosting the stream.
Oh, just talk box it?
They do talk boxing, but it used to be a synthesized Scooter in a robot kind of way, where you would summon Scootbot, and it would just be like, it would look like this, except with a more metal ball instead of a reflective sphere, and it would be a text-to-speech version of myself.
That's
and
good.
people hated it.
People hated
did
it?
not like it.
They,
People
they
people
hated
did not like
Scoopbot?
it
They don't
because
like Scoopbot?
because Scoopbot didn't like humans' taste in music. Scoopbot liked folk country. Scoopbot
He
liked
only
the
liked
new
Robot
Cyan
Rock.
Blue.
He liked the new
Yeah.
Cyan Blue? He
Mhm.
isn't
It's
human.
terrible.
God, yeah, no,
Mhm.
that's
Terrible. That
that's not
guy
human.
sucks.
Mhm. Yeah.
Man, poo.
Yeah. The new Cyan
You want to
Blue?
run through who else is involved in this shit? Scoopbot was racist.
God. I mean,
God is a character, is a guest on this show.
Yes, God. Whoa! Frank Jeff C was the only person who's interned on the stream so
Weird.
far.
I wonder why.
And he was fired.
Shocking, really.
And he was fired.
I mean, well, he wasn't even hired. He was an intern. So I mean, he was just like,
Yeah.
Well, you can fire an intern in the middle of a you know what I'm
Mhm.
in
saying?
the middle of a shift. Wait, in the middle of a shift, he got fired.
At the end, at the very
end of a shift.
Technically,
Okay,
in the middle.
okay.
Do you have
he
any
was
other friends who'd
terminated.
like to be guests on it, or do you think they're all too problematic?
I'm thinking. Fiber, probably.
Yeah, he's pretty problematic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, talking about all those, Fiber One chew
Fiber.
bars. You know,
Yeah, fiber's problematic in my digestive system.
Mm.
I get a little sugar in them, and it goes a little kooky. You know,
Yeah, only 90 calories each, but they do the job.
they do the job. Hey, Fiber One bars, guys, don't do them.
Now, who else we got?
So we have God, we have Satan, total opposites. God is British.
Satan is opposite of British, Nigerian.
Satan, no. Satan is a noise artist, and usually he sometimes he does noise sets on stream with the tools of the trade,
The noise set. He's a clown.
including that and the piano in the background, and white noise.
My favorite.
We have three. Who is another intern similar to Frank?
That's the girl.
Yeah. She is a girl. Astute observation. And we have Cube, who is the local total geek, total nerd brother of three, by the way. They're siblings. And Discorpheus, who appears to remind you that we are all living in a simulation.
Mm-hmm.
And who else?
Jerban.
I think that's about it. Oh,
What about Cowboy Disco?
That's Jerban.
Right, Jervan.
Come on.
Jervan.
Yeah. He likes to dip his fingers.
No,
in oatmeal.
so is he? So he's a blood, right?
He's full of it. You know what I'm saying? He's got blood. He's hot blooded.
Well, he's certainly not a. He's not a crypt. He's
blood. He's part of the crime gang.
Yeah.
No, he takes care of the crimes.
Takes care of the crimes.
Opposing coast.
He goes around, robbing
He
Granny.
He keeps saying all they do is commit crime.
Oh.
And who else? I think that's about it. I can bring some of them on if you want.
Sure, please.
Yeah, sure. Enlighten us. This show's all about you. Even though you were,
That was a crime gang. The Blues.
You want to be enlightened?
Bring them on.
All right, so we'll see him in 40 minutes.
Hey guys, what were we saying?
How did you start?
How did I start? Funny story. Me and my friends would get together, and this is 2007, 2008. This was also the same time when I was getting into YouTube. And I was doing YouTube videos and stuff like that, which thankfully are all gone. We would just make stupid songs, and I would record them and make little CDRs of them. I don't know if I still have any of them anywhere. I'm trying to think where they'd be. They probably have a mom's house somewhere. But that was my first foray into music. I didn't really get into making music, electronic music, until 2010. And it was at that point I had FL Studios. I literally had a demo. I couldn't export anything in it. So basically what I did was I fed.
You can export in the demo, you just can't save.
Well, I played everything live in FL Studio. So I would okay, you have the beat grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would basically just make everything and then turn them off, and then turn one on, press record. I would hook up my headphone jack to my
Why?
microphone
In 2010?
jack. Yeah, 2010. This is John. This is how stupid I am. God, shut up. We don't want to talk to you right now. I'm telling my story. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, God. You come back. I'm sorry. That was
That was
okay.
kind of you.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Christ, old God. Shut up. We'll be back.
Yeah, Dad, stop it.
This is religious warfare. You do not want to meddle with my penis.
Oh, so he's got a penis.
No.
Okay, well, hey, that is everything. Okay,
Everyone
Hold on.
does.
So hold on. We gotta know how John made music, because it's really
okay,
fucked up.
It's
This is gonna be this is gonna be a new sin on your 10 Commandments.
you hook up the headphone jack to the microphone jack, and then record Audacity. And the thing is, you can't hear the music while you're recording it. So I would visually, you know how like beats like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and like you'd watch it like on the thing. I would visualize the music as I'm recording it, because I would like watch the thing go through the thing, right? And then at the very end, you got like, I think I had like at least 30, 40 tracks that were recorded this way. And it was at that point that I just like, and this was using all like FL presets and like built-in
But why?
sounds.
There's the timeline thing.
I didn't know how to use that. Yeah,
Did you put it all in one pattern then, technically?
Ridiculous.
There was different instruments, right?
Yeah.
And they're all like patterns, right? I just did it in there. I turned them all off, and then I started like the beat was the first one. Turn it on. You plug it in, and like you record it, and then you go live. You watch this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You do it all through like the piano roll, basically.
Yeah.
Dude, you're stupid.
I was. I told you I was fucking stupid.
That's crazy. How did I was he doing it in 2006? I understood the timeline.
Here's the thing. I was using not only a demo, but when I
So did I.
upgrade. Yes, but I had never used audio equipment before like that. And also, the thing is,
I was
the
in
timeline.
6th grade.
The timeline was not it didn't show up by default. It wasn't like you had to like click through to bring it up. The only thing I saw whenever I opened it up was, okay, now you're just fucking blocking me, you jackass.
Nah,
Fuck you! I was a dumb child. Leave me alone.
You were in high school.
I was in high school. Leave me alone.
That's
hey. But after that, after I did like that for like a summer, I had moved to that virtual DJ, and that's where I made all my music for like up until like the first or second Christ album. And then at that point, I started making it in FL Studios because I actually learned that you could just use the timeline like my video editing software. I didn't know that.
You know, Stevie Wonder produces music just by pressing buttons live too.
Yeah,
he's blind.
I mean, like I for a very long time, all my music was technically recorded live. Like I was live, turning stuff up, turning stuff down, and it was just all like it wasn't like there was no like automation. It was all made by hand, which is why I think some of it like sounds horrible, and some of it still sounds all right.
But what does God think of this? Where do you judge him? Do you get into the heaven?
I think all music is made up. Frankly, all music is simply conniptions of the mind.
Conniption? Is that a word?
You're gonna give me a conniption, man.
Conniptions of the mind. That I have I ever told you? It's like I went to Tesco the other day, and I got.
Oh, conniption is a word.
Yes,
conniption is a word.
Yes,
you never heard of conniption?
A fit of rage, hysteria, or alarm.
Don't make me do that to you.
I'm having a conniption.
You fucking idiot. Anyways, I think music the way Christ makes music. It's simply a reflection of the soul, a reflection of the mind, and it definitely reflects the fact that he is stupid.
So what
and simply hasn't. I'm sorry.
What I'm getting here is that the God character on WDSK is essentially a British guy being interviewed in a documentary.
What?
Once you free your mind.
Once you you ever listen to Top Gear on BBC 5, and Jeremy Clarkson.
Jeremy Cock. You know Jeremy Cock?
You know Jeremy Clarkson.
You know
He's
Jeremy
like,
Clark? He tells the time. They call him Big Ben.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing, mate? Making fun of me.
Go.
You're getting me on this show for what?
Keep it moving, mate.
Fuck you. I'm out.
Oh,
I'm stupid.
Yeah. Get Scooter back in here.
I'm glad God was.
Get God out of here.
God.
Who needs him?
God and me, mate. Jesus. BBC 5. NOS TV. Live from BBC Radio 1. Annie Mac. I used to listen to BBC back when I found out what internet radio was. I would stream the BBC recordings like live. I guess they weren't recording, they were live. And they that was the first time I'd heard like live music. Yeah, the essential mixes, baby. Like live DJ sets and shit. That was blown. That shit was insane. BBC Radio 1 Essential Mix live.
When I was first getting into like electronic music, I think Death from Above Records from New York was where I was really finding a lot of my stuff, and I found a couple of like mixes, like radio mixes from a couple artists on there, and they've been like really influential in my early days.
What is from the first electronic music you listened to? Like how did you find it?
Like, how did I find the local library had a huge.
You read about it?
No, I rented. I rented out CDs.
Yeah, CDs nuts.
I think it's like, yeah. I see them.
I'm from the kids.
They're right here. They're right here.
Oh, look.
Scooter,
what?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
Is
you
there
know.
something? Did you see something? Is the background distracting?
No.
I'm sorry.
Is your shirt warm?
What?
Is your shirt warm? Did you reheat it?
What are you talking about?
We're talking about
Weren't
live.
you talking about music?
We were, yes.
Okay, keep talking about music. Don't let me, ruin your fancy.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I saying? LCD Sound System was probably the first.
LCD Sound System.
One thing is like it was that weird combination of like rock and meets electronic, and it was that sort of foray because like I was still listening to my mom's like '80s like prog rock, like Genesis, Peter Gabriel, shit like that. So that's what led on to bigger, better things.
Peter Gabriel's prog rock?
I mean, Genesis was, and I think some of Peter Gabriel's work could be seen as that, but like maybe more experimental at some points.
Shit. I've only heard Sledgehammer, and what was it?
Yo, Sledgehammer's a classic.
And that's not prog. That's definitely not prog rock.
There's no prog. Sorry.
You sound like God.
Yeah, I mean, God was just in here, and I mean, he was.
You missed it.
No, I let him on. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you let him on. I didn't.
You asked for him.
No, of course we didn't ask for nobody. We wanted.
We already have a God on stream anyway. We got Christ.
Randy. Oh, I thought you just really liked me.
We got Scooter in the background of Randy's thing. That's God.
That's
right
Scooter.
There. No, not you, Scooter. That's Scooter.
This one.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we got Gonzo, the son of God.
The son of God.
Son of Gonzo.
And Rolf.
And Fozzie.
Fozzie. God of comedy. The God of mischief. Fozzie Bear. And I guess Athena. Miss Piggy.
Are they looking at us?
I have
Are they looking at
I
you?
have Kermit tied up on the other side of the room.
Oh.
It's just like,
Why are there so many rainbows?
Yeah, on the other side of the room, I have the rainbow connections, and I have the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Oh shit!
Someday, you'll find them.
someday. Speaking of you'll find them, where will we find ourselves online? Let's show those plugs.
Wait, why? It's only 9.
Don't we go? Wait a second.
Dude, this man went through halfway, Dave, like savings.
This guy trying to let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. I forgot we started at 8. I thought we started at like 7:30. I'm sorry. You know what? No plugs. No plugs.
It's been a great episode.
People are talking about.
I'm sorry. Disco has gone like half this thing, and I'm like, we're waiting here for Scooter, and I'm like, oh,
Sorry,
first of all,
I had to do
you
my
got
shirt.
okay, yeah, you should. A great example. I mean, okay.
So
Scooter. How do you feel? Are you into NFTs? You seem like a guy being into NFTs.
Oh God.
Oh no, Cube is though.
Cube, hey, where's Cube? Let's get Cube.
Oh, you want to bring him on?
Oh my!
Let's bring on
Let's
Cube.
just keep as little Discoholic as we can get on the stream.
Well, I mean, Discoholic's gone, but we got Scooter now.
Well, now that he's gone, we can talk about. Yeah,
What was the music that got you into making music?
That got me into making music. I don't really know. I mean, probably video game music. I always like. I mean, honestly, Sonic and stuff.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, you turn your camera on.
What? Dude, Sonic. Okay, so
Sonic.
What's your favorite Sonic? What's your favorite Sonic?
My favorite Sonic.
What's your favorite Sonic?
It's just, I'm sorry, I shouldn't. Never mind. I won't riff on that.
What?
Nothing. Just the
what's your favorite
type.
Sonic?
Just the type of guy you're playing is very.
What's your favorite Sonic?
Holy shit. Okay.
Your favorite Sonic?
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Sonic. Oh, that's a good one. Did you ever have like the lock? I had the lock-on cartridge when I was a kid, and it was my favorite toy to play with. I would play like the little mechanism inside. I would stick. I would use it as like an eating utensil instead of my fork or my spoon. I would use the cartridge of Sonic 3 and just eat breakfast. No, what?
If I did this character, I'd commit and do the whole voice, and I would be canceled.
Ooh.
Got him.
I was canceled on stream once when I said I was doing NFTs, and people were like, "Kill yourself." And I was like, "What the heck is going on?"
Oh, so you are.
We got a bass guy over here. We got
what you wait. Okay, how much? How?
Have you met my friend Yuri?
Who's Yuri?
Never mind.
Oh.
NFTs though, yeah. Talk about
yeah. So, I'm on season 9 of the Red Ape family, and let me tell you, it gets really good.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen. I think I seen part of the first episode, and I was like,
God, no.
I'm checking it out.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, dude, I checked it out too, and it's awesome, dude. Okay, so season 3 gets a little slow. It's like a filler arc. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those. It's like One Piece, right? Where it's a lot of filler. But once it gets to season 9, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but Lazy Lions is in there too.
Wow. Fucking spoilers, Scott.
I
don't want to say anything.
Isn't the lion guy in the first episode? Did you actually watch that episode?
Yes, my favorite part was like, you ever that clip that was trending on Twitter of like the show, and like there was the main character was like running. He was like, "Fuck." You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It's you just have to see it.
Are you a fake fan of the Red Ape? I was under the impression. I was under the impression that you're a real fan.
Yes.
It sounds like you're just playing here. I mean, like even Randy over here claims to.
I've seen
I
that.
don't
That
know.
was
Wait, have you seen it? Have you seen it?
That was one of the worst night. That show was. We watched it. Oh my god! It is some of the worst material on the face of the earth. It's so crazy. Like it is
Crazy good, yeah.
crazy.
That's right.
It is crazy good. Fuck the MCU. Where's the RACU?
I would love to meet the person who made that, and give him a hand.
Yeah, circumcise him.
Yeah, ooh.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yes, Cirque du Soleil size. Do some acrobatics. With his foreskin.
So my favorite Sonic is Sonic Adventure because when
Thank you.
that's the game where they debuted Rouge, right?
No.
That was Sonic Adventure 2?
Yes.
My favorite Sonic game is Sonic Adventure 2 because when I saw Rouge, but you know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about Cream the Rabbit's mom? She's the same size as a full human woman.
Vanilla?
A human mother. What about Wave the Swallow? Do you want her to see her take wing?
Oh my god, stop.
Is that who this character is based off of that video?
What?
Have you never seen that video? The top 10 hottest Sonic characters?
I made that video.
It really seems like it.
Well, yeah. Dude, Rouge the Bat, she's it's the size of a human mother.
Not Rouge, no, Vanilla.
They're both the sizes of human mothers. There are two of them. That's why there's two characters.
I mean, they've got. All I know is they got the hips. That's all I know.
Yeah, I would F any girl. It applies to Sonic characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just side eye to fucking Miss Piggy over there.
No, this way.
No, you're doing like a.
But like enough about Sonic.
No.
What about What?
And never enough about Sonic.
Okay, I've talked enough about Sonic. Why don't you go?
Oh my god.
You know, Randy, this is your idea.
Would you rather have this guy, this cube, or Cyan Blue on the show?
Oh, I don't know. The new Cyan Blue sound pretty good right now.
Cube Cyan. What about Cyan Cube?
Who's that?
I don't know.
I'm not blue. The background behind me is blue, but I'm not blue myself. But
you blew yourself?
No.
Oh,
what?
You
can do that?
Stop! My mom's watching.
Oh god, I hate
My
this.
Cube's mom!
I
Stop!
fucking hate this character. This shit sucks.
Hey! Don't hate on the guy. He can't help it.
Oh my god.
He's just born that way. He's got a couple of loose screws and a couple of sharp edges.
I'm listening and I'm learning. Okay.
Have you ever slammed your penis in the car door? Oh no! Everything about
I almost spit that out, fucker. Oh my god, that was meant to be all over my fucking computer screen.
Yeah, is German around? I would love it if he came on us. Fuck this one. Oh fuck. Where on the spectrum is that character? And is it offensive? Can we get that canceled and never see that again? By just be pretending like it's problematic. Please.
Hey, he's got too many corners, too many edges.
Too many corners. He's edgy. This is the edgy one.
Too many edges.
Oh, fuck. He does everything about that one. The reason I hate it is because it like flashes of people I know who do that and how much I hate it in real life. It's like It's like a weird PTSD. I'm just like, God, I know people like that. I'm like, Joker mode, shut the fuck up.
Let's go off, kind of on top, but off topic. There's my 2017 album, right? So it's just whatever, right? There's one section of the album that I still cringe at. Like, the rest of the album is all right, but there's one moment where, like, every time it comes on, I see the video, I'm just like, oh my god, oh. It's the fucking. You ever see the video with the ravers underneath the bridge going like?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that fucking video to some sort of anime song, and I cringe every time I see that scene.
Ugh.
And I wish I picked a different video or something or a different song because it is so like it makes me physically sick to watch that because it's just awful. It's the worst.
There was somebody I know, and it's part of like a group I hang out with, and this person, like, it's just.
And they're watching them vlog.
No, they're not.
No.
I wouldn't even care. But the other night they were like, I'm making dino nuggies, and kept saying it like that, and I was like, please shut up. I was like, how old are you? And you're like, I'm making dino nuggies. They're like, and unironically, and I wanted to fucking, yeah.
I'm making dino.
It was so. I just like. I don't know. I just hate it. Like I feel like I suck. Like I'm like a dork, right? A nerd. And if you make me cringe, that's just too far down.
Yeah.
I have low standards, and if you're not meeting them, this is really really sad for me.
Everyone has to meet up to your low standards.
Yeah. To my low standards.
They get shit talked on stream.
They are impossibly low standards. I mean,
yes, Disco.
You know, and yet there's still people who tend to fall underneath them. You know,
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know. Actually, okay, hold up. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. What's wrong with dino nuggies? Do you not like them?
I mean, like, if you're gonna make them, that's fine. But like, I'm not like impressed by it. I don't know. It's too much of like a meme to be like. Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck. I don't know. It's just weird.
maybe they're really excited about getting dino.
Don't be excited about dino nuggies. It's so fucking lame.
Yeah, man.
What? I can't get excited about things?
No.
No.
Not nuggets shaped like dinosaurs. Not like you're.
Cool. That's cool.
Oh my god.
The thing is, like, okay, you say it once as like a
maybe some
like,
ironic thing.
Yeah,
let me guide you through comedy.
Somebody just clipped that part. Quiz clipped that part.
My rules.
3D Blast rules for dating.
This is my typical middle school. People need to be bullies.
Yeah, you know what? I agree.
If you're out here at like 28, like my nuggies, fuck off. No, somebody should have bullied you earlier.
Reddit has ruined a generation of people of young adults. Specifically Reddit.
Yeah.
Listen, they're happier than you are. I bet your ass they were happier than you were when you made the same dino nuggies, huh? If you ever made dino nuggies.
I'm an adult. If I'm gonna be happy, I'll do Coke.
If I ever get any sort of nugget, it's at a McDonald's. I'm not making fucking dino nuggies at home.
MP3 Neptune, you're my only friend.
I get a frying pan and a big chicken. You know, if I want chicken.
What are they shaped like? Boring.
They're shaped like the boot, the bell, the bone, and the balls or whatever.
No, I'm talking like fresh cut chicken. You make the chicken, you bread it yourself, you put it in the pan.
What?
It tastes
Chicken?
good.
Okay, here's my theory. Chicken is not shaped like chicken nuggets. You might as well double down and go fucking crazy with the shapes. What about something that never existed for the last billion years? Sure. Why don't we make it a dino? It's cool. It's like you're eating them. It's like you're causing mass extinction on your plate.
Hey, the Twin Towers have existed for what, 20 years? We're gonna get 9/11 nuggies next, you know?
We cannot, John. We cannot go from dino nuggies.
This is the fourth time we've mentioned 9/11 today.
Come on.
This is the fourth time.
Pentagon shaped nuggies.
No.
Woo! Pronoun nuggies. There we go. Oh, by the way, that's the image.
Shake, baby.
The background was chosen by Raw today. Is Disco only doing this because he changed his profile picture to that K-pop boy? I did watch Turning Red as well.
Oh, I like Turning Red.
It was good. I liked it a lot too.
Oh, I couldn't make it past. I think like the 30-minute mark. I was just like so. I think
one of my friends who watched it with me, yeah, they were covering their eyes from cringe.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because of the situation. You know, when they were walking in the grocery store, the corner shop.
It was funny.
My mom showed the drawing to him straight up. They wanted to die.
Well, the thing is, like, I think part of it is one. I still have memories of that sort of like embarrassment, secondhand embarrassment And so I just I don't really want to remember that sort of shit. I feel like I'm sort of
I thought it was
down.
Some of those. Sometimes I'll agree with you, but I think specifically the movie was.
I think the animation was great on it. Like
it was.
That,
I love that shit.
It's clearly peak Pixar. But the problem is.
You're right, Quiz.
What?
She says needing a Pixar movie to tell you not to be afraid of being cringe is pretty much the level of 28-year-old Dino Nuggies.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. It just felt it felt very desperate. It felt like it was very catering to. It felt like it was trying to cater to people,
girls that are 13.
No. Well, I think it's I feel like it wasn't even catering to that crowd. To be honest,
huh?
Because the thing is, a lot of it takes place in 2002.
Yes.
It caters to the adults.
I know. I actually love that it didn't take place modern day. I thought that was cool.
I like that part of it, to be honest, too. But the thing is, that's because I grew up in 2002, and I remember what 2002 was like. Although I didn't live in. I can't remember what was it like.
Toronto,
Vancouver. Oh,
Toronto.
He named a song after 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I again, visually, it was great, and I mean, I couldn't make it past that part. It's just, I don't know. I was just cringing too bad at it.
Fair, I guess.
You guess.
I could make it through. I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, me and Disco loved it.
Yeah. Yes,
we were both just
you're also friends with the Cube Boy and God.
They missed it.
Randy, what would you rate it on your Pixar?
We put it in. I think it was either. I can just look it up. I'm sorry. Let me look it up. I don't want to be wrong. B? I think we put it pretty high, but low A. Hold on. Here it is.
What? I forget. What is S tier Pixar films?
Oh yeah, it's low A. Should I just put the picture on screen?
Yeah, put it on screen.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
Let me put it kind of right here, covering this. Sorry if this isn't meeting everyone's designer fucking things.
Whoa.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Whose monitor is that?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I'm bragging it. I'm drinking it up.
See, our Spotify people can see this now. Because
Mm-hmm.
video podcasts are a thing.
Doctors hate this list. Samir helped doctor this. I'm glad we got past the Nuggies, but this is our Pixar tier list.
I gotta squint.
Okay, let's see
I won't comment on that. All
just
right.
put it full screen. Screen.
Okay, fine. Hold on.
Okay, Brave does not deserve being.
Oh shit!
I haven't watched a lot of these.
Here, this is full screen.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Because. So yeah, let's not complain about Dino Nuggies and then rate all the Pixar movies.
Yeah. We would go from insulting people who probably rate Pixar movies to let's rate Pixar movies.
Sorry, I'm just a turn off.
Let's rate children's movies, please.
These are family movies.
Family.
Well, that's why I'm so interested. Because I always think that Pixar does a good job making movies that are for everybody, regardless of age.
Mm-hmm.
Is Luca a Pixar movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I usually watch those movies to see if they're good, and sometimes some recent ones they've lost their. I don't really know, some of the ones we didn't like. Onward, I don't know, but some of the classics, just no matter who you are, Incredibles is great, Toy Story 3 is great, Up is great, Ratatouille 2 is great. Our group decided Wall-E is great, which I agree, and everyone loved Coco. And
I've not seen Coco. I tried watching Luca, and I also couldn't watch that. I just turned it off after
too cringy.
I think it's I think I'm just getting to the point in my life where
any movie that's not a white main character you turn off.
No,
that's the trend I'm noticing. Interesting. As soon as she turned red, he was out of there.
But he's Italian.
I thought you might like Coco because he's dead.
I haven't seen Coco. I was talking about Luca.
Oh, anyways,
you're just jumping at it, huh?
Luca's white. I guess he's Italian. I don't know. Is that white? Turning white. The John Zabelli's turns into a white cat.
I see white.
Yeah, I turned to a white monster. Ooh.
Yeah, Luca was okay. It was kind of weird. It was kind of straightforward. It looked good.
I mean, things they're just getting better looking.
Yeah,
But the
fidelity
problem is,
wise,
like,
yeah.
I feel like I'm slowly falling out of the demographic because
Well, yeah.
it's
Dude,
I don't have a family, I don't have kids, so I'm not really getting the same thing out of it.
But then that's what they make a movie like Soul, which is about like a 40-year-old dude it's about him like
I
learning
haven't
his
seen Soul
passion.
either, so.
You should watch Soul. Soul's about like an adult.
I really want to watch it.
You haven't seen Soul either?
Not yet.
Soul's great. It's literally about like
I
an
haven't watched
adult who
Soul.
fucking loses his spark in life and has to kind of figure it out.
I haven't watched a lot of Pixar films, and I've been meaning to.
They're great.
But speaking of films looking better, the new Puss in Boots trailer
It looks good.
It looks good. Like like the action sequences reminded me like the low frame rate animation animating on twos as people call it reminded me of Into the Spider-Verse, which is great, and I did not expect.
I think
that
it's
for
the
a
same
fucking Shrek
director.
movie.
I think, isn't it?
Is it?
I think someone who works on that movie is from Spider-Verse. Maybe lead artist or something.
I'm for it. I haven't watched the original.
Oh my god, more Windows sound effects. Sorry.
I mean, the trailer looked good. I don't know if I'm actually gonna watch it because I don't really feel that invested in it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, but whatever. I did notice. I was like, the trailer was auto playing, and then as soon as like I saw the art style, I was like, oh wait, hold on, what is this?
Super painterly.
I love
it.
It was good.
Very different from the original Puss in Boots, which is over 10 years.
It looked almost as good as Dino Nuggies.
I'm just glad that we're starting to get away from the sort of like super realistic, super
DreamWorksy
HD graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like trying to be like real 3?
Exactly.
Well, I going back to like sort of stylized 3D.
Yeah.
Because like you can actually do really good stylized 3D.
Yes.
And, I feel like it's underutilized.
Did anyone watch Mitchell's vs. Machines?
I want to.
Why do you want? All of this is on streaming for free.
I know.
For free, really. For free.
I mean, I know motherfuckers
if you have a friend that pays, it's free.
Exactly.
I pay for Hulu, but that's only because I got Spotify and I pay for YouTube, and that's it.
You for free.
YouTube?
If you don't have any friends that pay for it, make some friends.
I'm going to pay for it. I'm not about to ask for their things. I'm just not going to watch it.
No, watch it with them.
Yeah.
Get yourself a Samir. Get yourself a Zach.
I don't want to watch movies.
Get yourself.
That sucks.
What?
Get yourself a large family that pays for each one individual, and you all share.
I love watching movies with my friends.
I just
I'm a normie.
I don't watch movies anymore, to be honest. I think the last movie I watched was recently it was really good. I can't remember what it's called. It's with a fucking. Oh, now the whole movie's about dementia, so I mean, this is perfect that I'm forgetting this.
Emotion, the original movie.
No, it's okay. Silence of the Lambs. You had Hannibal Lecter. Who's the actor there?
Hannibal Lecter.
Clancy Brown.
God, okay, this is gonna kill me.
This is what. Okay,
I don't even know what.
Okay, so what I'm learning from all this is if you go to film school, you never want to watch films again.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Mads Mikkelsen says quiz.
No, it's not
Mads Mikkelsen.
I don't know.
Dude, if I had a Mad for every Nicholson, I'd be rich.
No, other way around, right? You had a Mickle for every Mads.
If I had a Mickelson for every Madsen I hadson,
The Father.
You're obsessed with The Father.
No, well, I mean,
I guess I see why.
All 2006 of them.
It was like I think it was nominated for Best Picture, and if it doesn't win, I'm going to be real mad.
Oh, it's a recent movie.
Yeah, no, it was genuinely, really kind of like because it plays like a thriller, but it's also a story about dementia and about like losing like it's have you ever seen it's a fucking old Memento by Christopher Nolan?
Oh
where
yeah.
Shot backwards or. It sort of like feels so out of place because characters change, actors change for the same character.
Interesting. I kind of like that.
It's really, and it's short. It's like an hour and a half. It's a short watch, which is why I was.
All right. What's it called? Is it just called Father?
The Father.
The Father. I'm actually gonna watch. That sounds sick.
2020.
Special cases in the chat says instead of movies,
really
he enjoys unlabeled VHS tapes.
I mean, well, the thing is, like, I don't get the chance to sit down and actually watch movies that often, mostly because if I sit down and watch, like, it's like I don't watch TV shows mostly because if I sit down and I get invested in it, I just don't stop. And like it takes a lot of time out of my day when I could be spending it doing something.
See, I'm the opposite. Where if I watch a movie, I'll watch a half hour while I have time eating lunch or something, and then I'll pause it and watch it over a course of a week. And some people think I'm crazy for doing that, but if it's the only time I'm ever going to watch a movie, would you rather have me not watch movies or at least watch it?
Well, I'd rather just double down and just, watch it in one sitting. I was meant to be watched.
Like, I mean, usually I'll watch it in like acts. So like as soon as like act 1 is over, I'll like pause. If I'm done eating, I have stuff to do, I'll pause it and watch it either later tonight or the next day. It's not like I really forget if I watch it over like a week. It took me like a few months to finish Joker, though, I will say.
Man, this man's playing too much Sonic. He's watching movies in acts, act 1, act 2, act 3.
And then I do a boss act, yeah. I do. I mean,
Hey, I mean, if you're happy, you are happy.
It's my Dino Nuggies moment.
See, now you understand.
Now I understand.
It all comes back to the Dino Nuggies.
It's literally the number 2. It's like that shit. It's that exact thing. 1 watches a movie over the span of a week. 2 wants to watch movies but doesn't. 3 doesn't want to watch movies because he's aging out of the traffic. Like, we watch movies as like a group, and so that's fun. Sometimes we plan that, but
yeah.
Like sometimes I'll see you guys sitting there watching a movie. And I'm like, I if I'm watching a movie, I just want to watch. I don't want.
Yeah,
I don't
we're really bad at that.
Commentary.
Usually, if we're watching a movie together, it's usually something goofy that we're here to riff on.
Something that lends to it.
Yeah, if there's something to riff on, that's fine. But if I want to like actually sit down and watch a movie, I'm like, I kind of want to sit down and actually watch a movie.
All right.
Like, and I think I just feel like I just don't feel like sitting down and watching a movie
like we watched
as often as I used to.
We watched the first Venom together. Perfect movie for that shit. Like perfect. Venom.
I saw it in theaters.
We saw Venom 2 in theaters because of that. We watched the first one together, and then Venom 2 came out. And we were like, we got to go to the theater. We're such fans now.
Oh,
but bing bong Venom.
Last movie I watched in theaters was The Matrix.
4?
The fourth Matrix. Yeah, I'm not old enough to watch the previous Matrix. Well,
that was the first rated R movie I ever saw. Was first Matrix in theaters.
Really?
Yep. That was in 1999. I was like 5 or 6.
I like the new Matrix.
Yeah, maybe you're dumb.
Hey, Dino Nugget.
What was the last movie you watched? I think mine was Jackass with Dan and friends, and Dan Mason and his friends.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, we watched it a week ago. We watched Jackass, the end of Jackass 2, and then all of 2.5.
Recently watched a goofy movie, an extremely goofy movie.
Great movies.
Back to back. Yeah.
Now, the first one's great.
Yeah.
The second one's
good. The second one's
disco. Talk about
disco. It has its
That's
moments.
true.
The second one. It has its moments, but overall, I think it's kind of like.
Did I ever tell you about our weird goofy
you can
movie?
Tell it straight to DVD.
Yeah. Ever tell you about our weird goofy movie viewing night?
Huh?
So you know the scene where it goes, check the map, goof.
Yeah.
So we were talking about that scene, and we just were like, fuck it. And so I think Samir opened Disney Plus, went to it, found the scene, and then we just kept watching until the end. And then we were like, fuck it. So then we just restarted the movie and watched it until that scene, and then turned it off.
I was about to say, you just watched it through past that scene.
No. But yeah, we watched it second half first, and then the first half.
That's the other part of the continuum of movie watching, just watching it in a different
out of order. Yeah. Check the map, goof. Hey, yo, Stacy!
Talk to me,
talk to me. Samir, what are some other movie highlights we've had, if you can help me out?
Hey,
Science Slumber Party!
How about Science Slumber Parties? Yo, that's my man Max on Oop. I know him.
Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Can't wait to go see Shore.
Yeah.
Dude, Pauly Shore in that movie, second best role. I think his number one role besides Biodome.
You say Pinocchio?
Yes. Father, when can I leave be on my own?
I want to fuck.
That's coming
Daddy.
out this month.
Who gives a Is anyone going to see it?
Are we all going to see that in theaters?
I'm going to see it.
You're seeing theaters.
Well, not going to come out in theaters. It's a Russian dubbed film.
Oh.
It already came out in Russia already.
Oh.
It's
I'm a huge fan of Russia.
Yeah.
Russia's great. What is we have a problem with Russia?
Do you think that movie's gonna come out if it's Russian?
I just woke up from a 2-month coma. I
Yeah.
love
When's
he's a cool
Pinocchio
guy.
out? I love Russia.
Well, Pinocchio was originally a Russian tale.
I love I'm telling you, Tetris, Pinocchio, huge Russian fan. And
Yeah,
whatever
dude,
they
I
do,
love-
anything in their wake must fall. Russia is the Dino Nuggies of the world. That's true.
Yeah. Very cringe.
Very cringe.
Would it be cringe if we plugged something now?
Joking. Yeah.
You know what's also cringe?
Plugs.
Plugs!
I knew it.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about calling out the plugs earlier. I mean,
It's funny.
It was a great episode.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I mean, I don't know.
It was a good 1 year. And any last words on our 1 year? And we can. Yeah, like
I feel like we didn't talk about anything.
we did a little bit. What if we learned in our 1 year? Let's all go around as part of the plugs.
Okay.
What have you learned doing this for a whole year?
What have I learned?
Or I don't know. Just say something
nothing.
about doing it for a year.
I've learned that getting together once every other week and talking about God knows what with sometimes other people has been really fun, and
it's
love
really
you
hard to say
guys.
anything without getting interrupted.
Big hearts,
Woo!
guys. Love you guys. I love all the what's it called, the guests we had on, except for one or two, which I kind of hated.
Dan,
But, I won't say who they are.
Dan
but-
and skeleton lipstick. I don't know. Just pick the two.
That was a joke. I loved everybody. That was a complete joke. I loved everybody. Okay, guys.
The Dark Skull God quiz. Come on. We've only had one of those on.
What I learned from doing 1 year of this is AOL vinyl is still available.
Yeah.
I feel like I laughed too hard at that.
It's true. I mean, there's still AOL. It was a failure. A failure, I tell you.
The next
Dude,
album, the next
New
album,
dude, new worms? That shit slaps.
Newsworms.
Fuck you, newsworms.
When I said, so I listened to the album. I won't say much, because I don't want to spoil it for John, unless you want me to. But I sent John a message before you released that single. I had listened to it the day before. Funny enough, I sent you a message and I said, I think I said Newsrooms was my favorite, but I quickly changed it.
The worst.
That was my favorite, and then that came out as the single, and I was like, oh, good.
Yeah, I hope everybody's not expecting the entire album to sound exactly like that.
It doesn't.
I was looking in the
does,
comments
but it
section, and
works.
people were like saying, "Oh, this is the return of your deep dark trench sound."
I mean, after the last album, I kind of got a brutal reality, and that I really wasn't, expecting so much. I was too hopeful and too, because at that point I didn't really have any. Let's wrap up the outros and then we'll.
I feel like Newsworms would mix well with DDS's Judgment Bowl. The energy,
We'll have to find out this year at Econ.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
You were gone. We can talk about it in the after show again.
Here's my plug. New album, the 4th of April. AOL vinyl still available, and business casual releases. This week was Cape Coral. Next week it is Chance de la Soul. So check them out.
That's
it.
Nice.
Big
Dinko.
avalanche vibes. WDSK 97.9 FM, home of the funkiest in disco and news. Tomorrow 8 p.m. Eastern with your host Scooter.
Yay. Me?
Gungaga.
Me, Gaga. Next month is April 1st. Is our April Fool's Day? I'm gonna throw up. Free samples is happening on April 1st. First Friday of the month is April 1st. And we have a special sample planned for that day, by the way. So that one's gonna be fun. If you get ready, your sample flipping chops are gonna need it. You're gonna need it for this one.
Ooh, Vapor Shave is tomorrow, isn't it?
What'd you say? Oh yeah. Thank you for my thanks. Vapor Shave. I know if this comes out on Monday, the VOD, but if you're here in the chat, tomorrow is Vapor Shave Daydream Deluxe. I'm assuming on that channel. Check our socials. I'm posting all about it. I will be tomorrow. I have a set, 20-something minute set, an actual live set, not just some bullshit bit I did.
Like live?
I mixed it live, yeah.
Okay.
Mine at like 9:15 says quiz. I'll be there. It's a good one. I'm working on some cool stuff. Can't say much, but it's very cool. You'll see that eventually.
Me too.
Disco is too. Oh wait, you're live tomorrow during this show.
Yes. Oh,
Well,
shit.
why don't you watch it on stream for my set at least? 9:15.
Oh shit.
Your fans like me. That's how any new fan I get nowadays is just from Disco stream.
God damn. Okay. I gotta make a choice tomorrow then.
Just for my part. I don't care about the rest. Someone's honking outside. All right, we'll end it. God.
They're picking you up.
Anything else?
You're getting your Dino Nuggies.
Anything? My Dino Nugget. Yeah, order Dino Nuggies. Check out a remix of "In the Sea" on. If you haven't, the Dan Mason song "In the Sea." I did a remix of it for him. You can check that out on either his Spotify or mine.
It's also on the Vaporwave playlist on Spotify, so check it out.
You better believe
there.
it. I think that's it for me. All right. Anything else? What did I learn about being on? I'll end this into the post thing. What have I learned about being on the show for a year? I learned that eventually I would rather take a nap.
Come back.
Sorry, hold on. Let's do it.
We gotta wait.
I forgot. By 1 year.
Hey, Disco. You gotta do the one. Gotta do the 1 year.
One.
What?
All right. We'll see you in the after show. Jesus Christ.
Goodbye.